couldn't even order a pizza off your card, lady. Why are you up here standing in front of the judge talking about? And she also stole from me. Oh, I didn't get nothing, so I shouldn't be tried for this. But the other lady, yeah, she had some big bucks, and so, yeah.
I'm looking at you, Jess. I think you one of them people job to get them.
No, it was a modeling agency, and they was lying to people, taking all their goddamn money, telling us that we can be Tyra Banks and Naomi Campbell,
right?
And we couldn't be. Why would you tell me that? I ain't even tall enough. You know what I mean? And I really was going with this. It was people shorter than me, and it was people on the bigger side that they knew damn well wasn't
plus model. You can be a plus model.
Yeah.
What's the lady?
You can, but not back then. Ashley Stewart's and Lane Bryant and all the people. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but you ain't. Come on now. Some of those people in there, they was just taking people's money.
So you was Robin Hood.
Yes, and I went back to collect for everybody. But when it came time for me to give back everybody else, everybody left. So I was like, I might as well keep all up for myself. So that's how that happened.
Let me ask you a question. What was the first video that went viral and you were hooked?
My first Jess with the Mess. That was my first Jess with the Mess. I used to do Jess with the Mess on reality TV. This was when Love and Hip Hop first came out.
Right.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. No, it was New York with Chrissy and Jim Jones. Okay. And then Amina, Peter Guns, and Tara and all of them. And I started doing Jess with the Mess around reality TV. And then I started doing it with like just industry things, other things. Yep.
Is it true Nikki unfollowed you because of one of your videos?
I don't know why she unfollowed me, but I know she had reposted me a few times listening to some of her music that she dropped, and then unfollowed me. A few people unfollowed me though. But yeah, I don't know the reason why. I don't be like, why?
But you can't be going back and forth with them barbs on social media though, Jay.
I don't go back and forth with them. They go back and forth with themselves.
Oh, you don't? So you don't respond on social media? You don't go back?
Not anymore. Oh, you haven't seen. You can't find a comment that I done commented on, and since what did I say? I think back in 2023, I said I'm not gonna comment anymore. They don't deserve for me to keep going back and forth.
Because your nature is to come back.
Yeah. It is very difficult. That's why I don't read comments as often as I used to. Because, listen, Jessie from around the way, Baltimore City, she on that app, she'll get in your ass. And I've learned a lot. Things that you would say to an MF on the streets in Baltimore, sis, you can't do it online. Don't do it online. It's not worth it. And it's not. And at the end of the day, these people don't know you, and they would never say this to your face. So don't go. What are we in the comments for?
Why is it people on social media, they'll say something slick. You get slicker back with them, and then they cry victim.
Oh my God.
I can't believe you said that. You talk to a woman like that? Yeah. No, she talked to me first like that.
Period. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. Growing up in Baltimore, that's what it is. If there's no rules to this. You come at me, I come at you. You can't tell me how. No, you can't say that though. It's like, no. And I think we live in a world now where sensitive and offended is the new trend, So, yeah.
There are a lot of social media stars. You look at Desi Banks, Drewski, Young Fly, Pretty V, B. Simone. This other guy, I'm sure you're going to talk about him because he had something to say about you. It wasn't bad though. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Excluded that guy. Did you connect with you? Did you see what they were doing? Like, well, damn, they're doing this. I can do this. So, how did you even get started doing the uploading of the videos?
Well, the first person that I ever saw was DC Young Fly.
Okay.
That is my brother.
Yeah.
Like that. I know he called me the same thing. I'm his brother too. That's what he said. But that's the only guy I let play with me like that, by the way. Yeah. So,
really?
But yeah. I don't let nobody else call me their brother. I don't be playing around like that. But yeah, I started off seeing him and, King Botch and like those people. And I'm like, yo, I actually didn't see any females. I only saw him and I was like, yo, that guy is funny.
Right.
Even though I couldn't understand everything he was saying. Because that Georgia is different from your Georgia. I swear when I first met DC, I would just listen and nod and laugh like I knew what he was saying and couldn't understand. And then I would ask Carlos Miller, like, do you know what he said? And he'd be like, yeah, I know what he said. Well, then both of y'all country, but I'm not country. So I don't know. But yeah, that's what made me feel like, hey, yo, I can do this too.
Right.
You know, because I could relate to DC. He was himself, always himself.